just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
All right. What up, bumpkins? Welcome to episode 142 of Country-ish, and today's show is going to be hairy, nutty, and hilarious. Not necessarily in that order. Plus, hey, I got residual checks for y'all, huh? More chance for you to win money. How much is it? I don't know. You got to call in later on to find out. In Best Trends, it's National Tell a Joke Day. So me and the gang here, we're going to tell some of our favorite jokes. Also, there's a kid from North Carolina who might win the USA Mullet Champions contest. So we're going to talk about that. In small town news, a man in Colorado pushed a peanut up a mountain using a certain body part. It's nuts. Well, not his nuts. It's nuts. Maybe. Who knows? Stick around to find out. We're live right now. That's right. On Facebook and YouTube. I got 3 people up in here today checking your comments. Over here, I got Elliot, the intern, right? And sitting right next to him is our resident hayseed Gen Z, Intern Isaiah. Say hey, boys.
Hey, boys.
What's up?
Oh, they did it. That's good instinct. He's slow. And over here, we have a very, very famous legend right here from Hickory. Played a little b-ball back in the day for the Charlotte Hornets. The only guy to block Michael Jordan 3 times in one game. You might remember him as the Fly Swatter. Some people call him the Southeastern Man of Mystery. I just like to call him Sebastian. Sebastian McConaughey.
All right. We're
you
here,
doing,
buddy.
man? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
Do you like peanuts?
I'm nutty. I'm nutty about peanuts.
You're nutty about peanuts.
I'm nutty about them.
Well, good, because our story has to do with that. What about you at home? Do you like peanuts? Leave it in the comments section. Let me ask you this, too. What's your favorite jokey joke, right? Leave it in the comments section, and I'll read some of my favorite ones next week. And right now, I'm going to read comments from last week, right? So last week, I asked everybody, have you ever been in a mosh pit? And some of you answered the question. Bob Haynes, he says, oh, hell yeah. My squad and I moshed at a Halloween dance in school to corn. The preps were not happy. Yeah, preps don't like corn. They like cream corn. Mark Anthony, he says, yes, almost at your Tulsa show. Ha, ha, ha. Yes. Mark, there was a heckler kind of situation at my Tulsa show. Mark Anthony's a big military dude. Like, he had my back. He was ready to bounce, this guy. So thank you, Mark. He goes, last time for real, though, was Dance Festopia in Kansas City, a 4-day music festival last September. Going back for seconds in a few weeks. All right. Take pictures, Mark Anthony, and be careful. I need you, all right? I need guys like you at my shows. It's tough out there for comedians. Lisa Savage. Yeah, I like that name right there.
I love the name.
It's a mosh pit name. Yeah. She said, mosh pit, rock on the range a few years back. I don't know what that is. It sounds cool. Range, rocking on the range. When you think home on the range, you think peaceful. Rock on the range. I wonder where that is. Let us know, Lisa Savage. Laura Savage Right back to back. She goes, even a full-blown riot at the country club in Venice, California. I know where that is. Chairs were even flying. Friend's man grabbed me and drug me out so I wouldn't get smashed in the melee. Woo-wee! I would have liked to know who was playing there. You know what I mean? Because I have been to a country club in Venice, but I was not. It was John Waite with John Heffern. It was a very ballady type. There was no mosh pitting, is what I'm saying. Sonia Collings, she said, Sebastian reminds me of Kramer from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Free
Sonia.
spirit, LOL. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like that, Sonia.
You are a free spirit.
I'm the Southeastern Regional Man of Mystery.
Now, you've been demoted to regional?
I'm only in 4 states. I'm North Carolina, South Carolina,
Okay.
Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia,
But yeah,
Florida.
that's true, Sonia. I like that. And then here's one. Reno Paletto, or Rhino Paletto. He says, good morning from Australia. Legend? Oh, I love that. Are you calling me a legend, or are you saying Australia? Either way, I'm going to take it as a compliment. I love it when people from other countries leave comments.
Wow.
You know, we're worldwide, dude.
I know.
Country-ish is worldwide. And Australia is a country.
Yep.
Ish. I'm kidding. You're a country. All right. We're not just live show, okay? We're a regular podcast for your ear holes, okay? We're on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean, anywhere you get your podcast. If you want to help us out, just join our Patreon support page, okay? Real simple. For just $5 and up, you get access to our country-ish After Dark show. And the next one's next week, August 23rd at 9:30, right after this show next week. We go right into country-ish After Dark. And what is that? Well, that's where we have you guys zoom into the show. And we talk to you one-on-one, right? You can ask us anything right there. We get loose. We get crazy. We take our shirts off. You know, we have beverages. We have a good time. So go to countryish.com and click support and sign up if you want to help us out. Now, here's the deal. If you got no money whatsoever, and I get it, inflation, times is tough, right? I get it. If you want to help us and you have no money, all you got to do is write a nice review on Apple Podcast and give us 5 stars. If you do that, I'll have my resident hayseed Gen Z over here read your review, all right? And we'll give you a toot of the air horn. I believe we have a new one.
Yes, sir. We have a 5-star review by Jesse James 1812.
Oh, I've heard of this guy.
Yeah, he's a famous outlaw.
Famous outlaw, still alive, hiding out. Probably
He
up there
has to be like 200 years old by now.
he's
but
out there
still-
rocking on the range with Lisa Savage.
And by the way, that is in Columbus, Ohio.
OH!
I.O.
Damn near everybody.
He's catching on. What's the review?
Okay, it says, I've been following John for years, and now I get his comedy on the go. Hells yeah. Keep it up, John and everyone on the podcast. Every show is amazing. Never fails.
Oh, man. Can we just isolate him saying, Hails yeah?
Hails, yeah.
I'd love to do karaoke with you, and you got to sing Hell's Bells by AC/DC.
That would be funny.
Got me ringing Hell's Bells.
I wanna do,
The temperature's hot.
If we ever go karaoke, I want to do Gold Digger by Kanye West.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Here's the time. Oh,
Did
did it go? Oh, no,
I got you.
got me.
Back up
You
air
threw it
horn
over
guy.
here.
Back
Yeah,
up
I
air
got
horn.
one over here,
Thank
too.
you, Sean.
That's
All right, hit the share button, everybody, all right? This is normally, well, back in the day, I would do a thing called the share stare. That's where I'd look down the pipe of this camera, and I'd beg you to hit the share button, you know? And then I would wear a share wig, and I would sing a share song called the share stare. I don't do it unless you pay for it. That's right. You can throw stars at us. That's money. A little thing on Facebook is like stars is money. And if we get to 5,000, which really is $50, if we get to 5,000 stars, whoever throws the most stars gets to choose who wears the share wig and sings the share song. That's the wig. He's got it over there in his hand like Medusa. So just know that. All right, let's plug some tour dates. August the 19th, I'll be in Bristol, Tennessee at the Paramount. That's right, baby. Me and Reno Collier, doing a show there. And the next night, August the 20th, I'll be in Alpharetta, Georgia. That's right outside of Atlanta at the Green at Crab Apple Market. And then the next weekend, August 26th and 27th, Fort Worth, Texas at Hyenas. And one of those shows, Gingers are getting in for free. Just know that. So, all right, let's catch up a little bit, man. It's good to see you. How was your weekend, Sebastian?
Man, I had a good weekend, man. Traveling, went to Cherry Grove, South Carolina.
Yeah, Cherry
South
Grove.
Carolina.
That's beautiful.
Beach time. Yeah,
I actually
pretty.
like Cherry Grove better than Myrtle and even North Myrtle.
Yeah.
It's a little quieter, a little safer, a little more family oriented. I love it down there.
Yeah, it's fun. I had
Yeah.
a good time there.
And what about you, bud?
I got my driver's license over the weekend.
Wow, let's give it up.
How old are you now?
It took me 2 years. 21. I'll be 21 in September.
That's right.
So
Took him
pretty
2
much
years.
21.
Well, you're 20 now. You can get your license at 16. That's 4 years. It took you 4 years. Why'd you say
Well, I
2
didn't get
years?
my learners until I was 17 or 18.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was 16. Do you even know? Just like them, you're
No,
like-
it is 16.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
I waited
congrats.
a year to get my learners.
Did you drive here?
No, I didn't. Elliot drove me. But when I get my car, I'm going to be his chauffeur for like 2 years.
Elliot's
3
been
years.
driving
So-
you here for
Straight.
the last year or so.
Yeah,
so.
it's going to be like driving Miss Daisy.
Oh, that's nice. How about
it
you,
is.
the ginger masked man over here?
I did what I do every weekend. I worked.
Oh, very good. Well, I appreciate your service.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I was in Galax, Virginia, your neck of the woods. Your
No,
old
that ain't my
stomping
neck of the
grounds.
woods.
How
That's
dare
about
you.
3 hours from
3
where I'm
hours. Don't
from.
you have some family around there?
Well, my cousin that built the desk, he lives in Conorock, which is like an hour and a half.
Okay. Well, we were up there, me and my buddies. Stamos was there.
Oh.
They've been doing this camping
Yep.
trip, every year for the last 20-some, maybe 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
I've only been 3 times. They call it the hard drinking weekend.
That's pretty rough.
I had a good time, but I'm going to save that talk for when Stamos is in here since
Good.
he was there.
Good.
But we got a lot of show to do. Let me move on to the next thing. Get on our cruise ship, all right? Because you will be on that one, all right? Get on the cruise ship, baby. Next year, 2023, November 5 through 11. That's 7 days, baby. We're calling it the Sea Amigos Cruise. It's me, Reno Collier, and John Heffern. We're doing comedy, karaoke, and all the meeting and greeting you can shake a stick at. Royal Caribbean's brand new ship called Wonder of the Seas. We leave from Port Canaveral. We stop at Coco Cay, Cozumel, Mexico, Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico. Go to johnreep.com for that and click on cruise. That's how you know. If you're not looking at me, you're just listening, that's how you know. Oh, crap. All right, let's move on to our first segment. There's a lot of negative things going on. We ignore those, but that's not the segment. What I like to do here, we'll save that for later. Small town news. Stick around for that. It's a great story. On this segment, what I do is I go to Twitter, click on the hashtag, see, I find what it is you guys are talking about, what's going on out there, and I'll weigh in on that subject matter. It's how you know we're current and we're live and we're in the know. You know what I'm saying? It's a segment that I like to call it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. Happy National Tell a Joke Day. Oh, man. Did you guys know today was National Tell a Joke Day?
I had no idea.
Well, you got to follow me on Twitter.
I don't have Twitter. I don't have Twitter.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I mean, I
These
can
Gen Zs, they
tweet.
don't mess
but
with Twitter.
Yeah.
I can tweet. Like, I can make all kinds of noises, but I don't have Twitter.
Oh, is that your first joke? Is that the National
That's
Tell
the
a
joke. Let's
All
give
right,
it up.
that
Let's
was
give
good.
it up right there.
All right, not bad. You guys rank these at home. Whoever you think had the best joke, let us know in the comments section.
That's
that
a
was
1
his, so he's
star.
done.
That's
Wait,
a
that-
1 star.
I'm kidding. Look, I'll start it off, right? And I'm not going to tell you one of my jokes because I don't even tell jokes. I tell stories, and I like a good jokey joke, but I don't remember all of them. But here's one that my buddy Ty Bridges told me a long time ago. Remember Ty?
I remember.
Alan, you know Ty Bridges. One of the funniest, just all-around jovial guys ever.
Oh, yeah, great guy.
So he just told me this old bar joke, right? He said a shoestring walks into a bar, sits down, orders a drink. Bartender says, "We don't serve your kind around here." And he got sad. And so the shoestring walked outside. He took off the little plastic ends, right? Tied himself up, kind of like frizzed his ends really big like that. And he went back in there and he sat back down. He said, "I want a drink." And the bartender goes, "Ain't you that shoestring that was in here a second ago?" He said, "I'm afraid not."
Yes.
Classic old clean jokey joke.
And for those who didn't get that, we have an explanation in the comments.
Did everyone get it?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I got it.
All right. Now, I'm going to let you guys go. Elliot, you have the floor.
Okay. So I was beating the crap out of Isaiah for trying to steal my girlfriend. Oh no, sorry, that's just for me. Sorry. Okay. Now,
Wait, does that count? Okay.
So, a minister, a priest, and a rabbit walk into a bar.
Rabbit?
A rabbit.
Rabbit.
Okay.
A rabbit looks at his drinking buddies and says, "Clearly I'm a typo."
I like it.
Okay.
That's clean.
Okay.
Easy. All right. Not bad. I like also the brevity of it. Didn't take that long. No, for real. They say brevity is the soul of wit. If you can get to a punchline real quick, it's supposed to be better.
Rodney
But
Dangerfield made a career on it, didn't you?
joke.
Rapid fire.
Now, what about you, brother?
So anyway, I was stealing one of Elliot's girlfriends.
Oh, you bastard.
No, that ain't my joke. Mine's probably the dirtiest one out of the bunch.
Oh. Well, do you want to go next, or you want to let him tell his?
Oh, let me get cleaned up.
So Superman was wanting to go fly around and look for women and, get them some. And he thought, I need a wingman with me. So he went to Batman's house and said, "Batman, let's go fly around and look for some women, and let's try to get some." And Batman was like,
For some super tail, huh? Yeah.
And Batman was like, "Well, I'm busy working on the Batmobile. I can't tonight." So Superman went to the Flash, and he said, "Let's go look for some women." The Flash was like, "Nah, I can't. I'm gonna run."
He'd been there and done that.
Right.
He already knocked it out and came back.
Exactly. So he went to Wonder Woman's house, and Wonder Woman was laying on the bed, spread eagle, naked, fully naked. And he thought, I'm super fast. I could just fly in and out real quick and get me some. She won't even know.
Oh, yeah.
So he does, and Wonder Woman goes, "What the hell was that?" And the Invisible Man goes, "I have no clue, but my butt really hurts right now."
He had anal sex
With the Invisible Man.
The Invisible Man. So this is a joke about rape, the intention to rape Wonder Woman, but he accidentally raped the Invisible Man. You leave it in
Wow.
the comment section.
Leave that in the
What'd you
comment.
think of that good, fun joke, everybody?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know
See
how
if
you're gonna top
Isaiah's
that.
see if Isaiah's your favorite from now on, huh? Wow.
You got the floor. You
I
got
don't know
one
how
more?
to follow that.
Yeah, tell me.
Literally. Literally how to follow that. So this got me most witty in high school.
Most witty
Yeah,
in
it's the only
high
joke I
school.
knew in high school when I won, so it must have got me most witty. Blind man walks into a drugstore, Walgreens. Got the glasses on, cane, seeing eye dog. Starts knocking things off the shelf. Cashier comes up, says, "Sir, can I help you?" He said, "No, I'm just looking."
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember. Just looking
That's it.
around. He's
Just looking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how I heard that joke was he walked in with a seeing-eye dog, not the cane.
Not the cane.
No, it was the dog, and this is how I heard it. Walked in with the dog on the leash.
Yeah.
And then picked the dog up and started doing
Swinging
this.
the dog.
Swinging the dog. And lady goes, "What are you doing? Can I help you?" He's like, "I'm just looking around."
Oh, okay.
That's how I heard it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a classic good old jokey joke. What say you at home? What's your favorite classic good old jokey joke? Put it in the comments section. Perhaps I'll read some next week. No, I will read some next week. Might not be yours, but who knows? Let me go to the booth just in case, because I don't want to ignore the Alan Jackson and Moose.
Moose
If
has
you're
got a
eager
good
to
one,
tell
surely.
a joke, You may do so at this time. If not, you may pass, and maybe we'll do it at the end if the mood strikes you later. You know what I mean?
What do you call it when you shotgun a Monster Energy drink?
What?
A Kurt Cobain?
Oh no! Oh no! I do like that though. Not
We're
gonna
canceled.
lie to you. If you didn't get it, don't Google stuff. Just know it's funny. All right, let's move on. What else is trending? Check this one out. Hashtag USA Mullet Championship. That's right. Have you heard about this? Isaiah brought this to my attention. Turns out that there's a kid.
There's actually two people.
Well,
two kids.
there's a lot of people that have entered the contest. But what I was going to say before you cut me off is that one of them, I thought you said you was related to one of these kids.
No.
So you lied to me.
I didn't. Well, I confused you for a minute.
That's not hard to do.
Confused
That's
yourself.
not hard
There's
to
a
do.
kid
Wow,
that-
I'm like a dog. What did you do? Well, okay, yeah. So tell everyone what you text to me. So we you don't have to read it. All right, I'll just tell you. You text me, hey, I thought this would be a good story.
Thanks for that, Siri.
I'm related to this kid.
I didn't say
No.
that.
All right. So tell me how you worded it.
I said there's a kid in that contest named Lincoln, and my cousin is that's his nephew.
Okay. So when you sent me that, I was like, oh, that's great. Let me go look it up. And I pulled it up, and I thought the story I have today is about a kid from North Carolina, but I forgot you're from Virginia. So it's a whole different kid.
Yep, we're talking about two different kids.
Is the kid from Virginia, is he still in the running?
Yeah, he's still in the top 25.
What's his
And
name? Give him a shout out.
Lincoln, and he's from Cleveland, Virginia.
What's Lincoln's last name?
I have no clue.
Okay.
It just said the first name, so I have.
But
no
this
clue
is your
what his last
relative.
name. No, not my relative.
You just told me that it was your. How'd you say it again? Your what?
Well, he's not my relative yet because my cousin isn't married to his girlfriend yet, so they're still
Oh, so yeah.
right.
But that's not what you put in the.
The branches
text.
hadn't split off
No, that
yet.
ain't
just
what I
forget
put in the
about it.
text.
Guess what? We're in North Carolina, and this kid, Emmett Miller. All right, he's 7 years old. He's from Fayetteville area. He just might have grown the world's most majestic mullet. Defiant.
Debatable.
I said just might. Defiant as an American flag flying from a raised middle finger. With his bangs slightly crooked, golden locks cascading around his shoulders, the Moore County second grader grins behind a pair of pit viper shades, sporting a bald eagle shirt that sort of glowers out from his torso, daring anyone to do more business in the front or party harder in the back. And when you ask young Emmett why he chose his fearsome hairdo, he gives the only possible answer, because I like it that way. Let's take a look at this kid's mullet.
Oh, look at this. Oh.
Now let me tell you what I love about it. I mean, I just described it. Look, the bangs are not 100%
No, they're
even.
not. That's how I've been in the network before.
That's thick, young hair, and it looks like a broom, like a broom. You know, the broom that you could get at the fair from those guys at
Yeah, the Shriners.
Shriners. To give
Or
you
the Lions Club.
Lions Club.
Yeah, that's it.
That looks like the front of a Lions
Oh,
Club
yeah.
broom. Those glasses are way too big for his little head, right? His teeth, they're still growing, so he's got some too big ones at the front. But and the mullet, of course, the eagle shirt, of course, the woods in the background, even better.
Golly.
But let's talk about the scar. Right there at the bottom left corner of his chin. This proves that this kid has been in a fight. Mm-hmm. He's got war wounds, and he will whip your ass.
Yeah.
So I don't know how your boy from Virginia is going to beat this kid.
Oh, I think Lincoln could beat him.
I don't have a picture of Lincoln.
Do you want me to send it to you?
Send it
real
to
quick?
Alan
All
at some
right.
point. Maybe at the end of the show we'll pull it back up. But in July, this kid here, Emmett, sliced his way through 700-plus competitors to make top 25 in the USA Mullet Championship Kids Division. That's right, so there's a Kids Division.
Oh.
How old is your non-cousin, Lincoln?
I think he's like 8.
Okay, so this would be the same division. Oh, is this Lincoln?
Oh, there
right
he
here?
is. We got him.
Oh, hell, hang on. I may have
Well,
spoke
that's
to this.
Curly. It's Curly.
Man, that ain't Lincoln.
Now, it's a nice one. There's no way he's 8 though. This kid looks like he's 6 or 5 or 13.
That may not be Lincoln.
Okay, well this kid's good.
It's just the photo.
That's what
just
popped
jumped
up. Yeah,
Send
yeah,
it to you.
yeah. All right. So if the Facebook comments are any predictor of this other kid, Emmett, I mean, I don't know how you're going to beat him. People say, "This just screams America," wrote one fan. "This kid just asked me for a light for his Pall Mall," wrote another one. "This kid just pulled up in a Little Tiles top tee and asked me if I had any skull," rated the third one. So now what are we looking at here, the Alan Jackson? Is this...
I don't know who this is.
Okay.
I'm getting.
That's just some random
That's
kid.
just some
But
random
I'm
kid.
getting Lincoln pulled up here. Hold on a second.
So there you go. If you want to go vote for either Emmett or Lincoln, I think you just go to mulletchamp.com, which lasts all next week. And the prize is $2,500. And this kid, Emmett, he's not going to need you to congratulate him. You know, if he wins, he's going to give himself a new dirt bike. That's what he said. There you go. Now, I've had a mullet when I was, not when I was a kid. I think for me, the first mullet I had,
COVID?
probably 11th grade. The first one.
Oh, the first
An
one.
OG mullet. These are funny, ironic mullets.
Yeah.
We had them when they were like fresh, brand new. No one had called it a mullet back then. A mullet's a fish. I don't know why we started calling this hairdo a mullet. Have you seen a mullet fish? Does it look like this? I say no. But yeah, here we go. Here's some
John,
pictures.
can we just show kind of a little?
Yeah, let's
Look
go
at the
through some of these
competitors.
kids.
Yeah, look at the competitors.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't want to miss any of these. Actually.
So here we got Brilliant. Oh, no, his name is Axel. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. He was
Name
born
alone.
for this.
Oh, I like. So here's the problem with this kid. Too happy on the right. Too
Yep,
happy. You
too
gotta
happy.
you gotta look mean as hell if you're gonna have a mullet. But I'm happy he's.
Oh,
here
that's
we
the
go.
guy right there, Douglas, Georgia.
Hang on. This is Kenny Powers, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone is doing Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down. That's what these kids are. They don't know they're doing it, but this has been done. I like the stripes on the side. But see, again, the smile ruins it.
smile.
You can't smile. I do like the glasses, though, on Callan from Austin, Minnesota. If you had some tape in the middle of it, I like a good war wound,
Yeah.
like this kid looks like he just caught a big fish and he talked to it and they actually communicated.
I think he is noodling.
Yeah, he was noodling. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about this kid in Oklahoma. Catchin's his name? His name is Catchin? There's no way that's his real name. Well, I kind of believe it. He looks like let's just say, I don't know how old he is, but let's say he's 8 years old. He looks like he beats the crap out of 10-year-olds. And everyone below him. He looks like he's a future bully, so I'm not sure I'm rooting for you. The New York mullet here.
Oh,
this is Eli from Hogansburg, New York.
That's
Got some curls up in there.
Some mafia-looking stuff.
That's
too.
yeah.
Italian.
That's a mobster Italian mullet, man.
Movie, me.
Yeah. Now here we go. There's Emmett from North Carolina.
Yeah,
Carthage,
we got
North
this, North Carolina.
Nope.
And we got another Emmett from Wisconsin. I like this one. Now, I'm going to root for a ginger mullet. This is the first one I've seen any hint of ginge, although I think it's just lighting. It looks mostly strawberry blonde. I like him chubby, too. I like a chubby mullet, It's a chubby kid,
That's
Holy,
epic. That
this is a
epic.
white snake mullet right
Yeah.
here, right? That's a David Coverdale mullet if I've ever seen one. Here
Joe
I go
Elliott.
again on my own. His name is Epic.
I know.
I think it's the kids' names. No,
I
too
don't-
cute, too cute.
Too cute, yeah.
The tongue out. Not a bad call for the baseball card. Oh, yeah. This kid looks pissed off. Oh, now, I do
American
like the
flag
American
in the
flag
side.
on the side. That's a little too short on top. But I don't know. Oh God, yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Count this as a ginge. Levi from McAllister, Oklahoma. I kind of like it.
Is that Lincoln?
There's
Is
Lincoln.
that Lincoln?
Oh, here you
Yep,
go.
that's
Oh.
Lincoln.
We found your
I
buddy.
don't know,
No,
man.
listen,
It's more of a
there's no chance.
ponytail.
I'm sorry.
I think he's going to win.
No, he's got no chance.
He's got it.
My apologies to
He's
your
gonna beat
family
that kid
and all
from
the people
North
you're not
Carolina.
related to from Cleveland, Virginia. But
town.
there's no way this kid's beating Levi or whatever.
Ain't no way. You
What's
got to
his
get
name?
broom straw over
Levi
that
Emmett.
all day.
Yeah. But, you
Oh,
know,
he's
good
gonna
luck.
beat
That's
him.
more, it's too long. Like, the hair's too long. He's went into rock and roller, even though it's still short on top. To me, a mullet's got to stop around the shoulders. And he's went well beyond the shoulders. So, but I'm sure he's a sweet
It's
kid.
extensions.
Yeah. All right, that was fun. We got a lot of show to do, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. I got money to give away. We got a great small town news story. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey, everybody, I'm in Brevard, North Carolina, and Sundrop has another giveaway. This time, I'm at the headquarters of Sylvan Sport, and they're going to give away the coolest camper ever. And I'm with the creators of the coolest camper ever, Tom and Kyle. You guys going to show me how to work this thing?
We sure are, John. Let's go.
Let's go.
The coolest thing about the Sylvan Sport Go is it's so easy to set up. You take this crank handle out of the storage box, you just put it right in that hole, and then you begin to crank.
Yeah, I got it. All right, wait, good. Scrap, this is easy. I got this. Watch this. One hand for the crank, one hand for the drink. So easy. A comedian can do it. This is where we make the sun drop, baby. Look at this. Huh? Let's check it out inside. Look at this. So much room in here. Huh? Do you mind if I try the sleep situation in here?
Go for it.
All right, Thomas. Let's see how comfortable this is.
Whoa!
For me.
Did you like the movie The Christmas Story?
Never heard of it. Let's see if we can actually get some shut-eye up in here. All right. You know, Thomas, normally I have a story read to me, so do you mind just picking up where I left off? There's a bookmark in there. Thanks.
Okay. The little butterfly lizard had always enjoyed playing near his home.
Oh, cool. Has a table for activities and stuff. Wow. 2 words. First word.
Grizzly bear.
No.
Campfire. Oh, thunderstorm. Fire.
Sun drop.
Okay.
Kidding me? All right, Thomas, thank you so much. What an amazing camper you've designed here. I'm just thrilled and very happy that you're giving it to me.
Wait, John, this Go camper is for the Sundrop contest winner.
Right, the contest winner. I got you. Well, I think it's time that the contest winner gets some alone time in his new camper, huh? So maybe you should go. All right, buddy. Gonna miss that guy. Huh? Pretty cool, huh? Should get yourself one. Go to makeitaSundrop.com and register for your own Go. Go now. Yeah. All right, huh? Get yourself a Go, all right? All you got to do is go to makeitaSundrop.com and register for your chance to win yourself one of them awesome Go campers. All right. Now, let me ask you about this. Anybody watching this know anybody who was in Camp Lejeune? Have you been hearing about this? Justice Act 2022. For many years, between 1953 to 1987, Marines, their families, their family members, and infant children were exposed to contaminated drinking water at Camp Lejeune, including all satellite camps. Many were sickened and died unnecessarily because of groundwater contamination. So if you or your loved one worked, lived, or served at Camp Lejeune, call us right now for information and legal help. You may be eligible for significant financial compensation. So call the Law Office of Environmental Litigation Group at 888-660-2492. Again, that's 888-660-2492. All right. Let's move on to our next segment. As you guys know, there is a lot of negative things going on in the news. A lot of politics, pandemics, Putins. We ignore that stuff. We do weird, funny things that happen in small towns. The stories that kind of fall through the cracks, if you will. It can be best described by my good friend, Justin Clyde Williams.
We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right, thank you, Justin. Check out this headline, boys. A man in Colorado pushed a peanut up a mountain using a certain body part. That's right, his honker, his nose. Have you heard about this? You guys heard this story before? I want to say, first of all, this story was sent to us by a super fan, Patreon supporter, and all-around angel. Seriously? Miss Amanda Moore. Amanda apparently has the ear of Elliot the intern and everything else, if you ask me. Love you. But thank you for the story. I do enjoy this stuff. So, yeah, this story is weird, crazy, dumb. It's nuts.
Yeah, of course.
It really is. There's a couple things you got to know first, okay? Apparently, pushing peanuts up Pikes Peak in Colorado is a thing, and it's been going on for a long time, right? Colorado, I mean, I don't know if you've been there. Have you guys been to Colorado?
I have been to Colorado. That's the Grand Tetons.
Is that where they are?
Yes.
Well, it's a weird
The Grand
state,
Tetons.
right? I mean, I think it's weird, and they like being weird. You know, they do a lot of weird stuff. You know, they say Florida is crazy, Colorado is weird. They like it that way. There's mountains up, lots of mountains, so it's very high altitudes, right? There's no oxygen up there. You can't breathe. Weed is legal. Makes you do weird stuff. And but this story, when I was reading this story, this is the kind of story my dad would hate. He'd say, "Stop playing with your food and eat it." There are starving kids in Africa. They're over there eating sand while you're pushing peanuts around with your snout. Now eat it. But anyway, this has been around for a while, and they don't just push peanuts. They pushed pianos, dribbled basketballs, just to get attention and break records. The whole thing started back in 1929. A guy named Bill Williams did it because he lost a bet to his father-in-law. Now, what do you think this bet was?
Oh, wow. Well, something about his daughter, probably.
That's what I was thinking, you know. I mean, it's your father-in-law. What I bet you won't marry my daughter. I bet you won't get divorced.
If you can push these nuts
That's right.
up a hill, you can marry my girl.
Yeah.
It's like a what's that called? A dowry.
All right,
Remember the old dowry? You had to bring a cow and
you
a
gotta
sheep.
pay me to take this dollar off.
This is it.
You know, it's the other way around. You pay the guy.
Yeah.
I forgot how it worked.
I don't know how it.
Yeah, but I bet he sounds like a strict guy.
Yeah.
Like if you lose a bet to him, he's like, "Hey, bet's a bet, man.
Yeah.
Right? Get on your hands and knees, start pushing that dang peanut. Let's go." So, well, it took this guy 22 days, and that record stood for 34 years. Then in 1963, a 21-year-old rock and roll singer named Ulysses Baxter did it to promote his music. Have you guys ever heard of Ulysses Baxter?
Nope.
Of course not. It didn't work. That's how bad his music was. But yeah, so apparently he was trying to promote his music, and it didn't work. So, well, he did it in 8 days. And the original peanut sits in a small display at the visitor center. So you can go look at this nut. You can go there. It's a little glass case. You can look at. It's nasty. It's all shriveled up now. It looks like Jimmy Carter's old nuts. He was a peanut farmer.
Yeah.
But just recently, Bob Salem, a 53-year-old Colorado man, took on the peanut push challenge. He got one push from the top, sneezed, and blew it off the mountain. Just kidding.
No, you made that up.
I made that part up.
Thank goodness.
No, he did it. He achieved a goal. He did it in 7 days, beating the previous record by 1 day. Bob pushed a peanut to the top of a mountain, 14,115-foot summit. That's 12.6 miles. Oh, my God. First of all, what does that do to your neck, your back, your knees? Don't finish that lyric.
I was coming.
Shout out Brent Blakely. But no, that is what's where your mind goes. But seriously, I couldn't forget about the peanut. I couldn't crawl around for 12.6 miles. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do
That's
that.
on all fours.
Yeah. Well, he did most of the pushing at night, and he went through 24 peanuts along the way.
Oh, so you can get extra peanuts. You wearing the
so.
peanuts out? Is there the friction on the nuts?
I guess. Yeah, so if I do the math right, that means in 7 days, he busted 24 nuts. Could you do that? I know you're a young man.
That's
You
good
could probably
math.
bust 3 nuts in 1 day easily. I'm 50. It's a little difficult these days. But here's the thing. His nose had the aid of a homemade contraption. He basically duct taped a spoon to a CPAP sleep mask.
Nah.
Yes. This is cheating. Don't you think?
I do.
Yeah, I
yes,
think
sir.
it's cheating.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Snoring and nutting at the same time.
This whole thing is now tainted. Apparently, CPAP now stands for cheating at pushing a peanut. That is a performance-enhancing device. That's a PED. This guy needs to be stripped of his nut challenge trophy, whatever he got. Well, he says he did it to celebrate the city's 150th birthday. And he's the first person to complete the push in the 21st century now. But I don't know what he's going to do next, you know. Now, what about you guys? If you had to push a nut up a hill with your nose, let's go with that.
Okay.
What nut would you choose? And why? Who wants to go first? Oh, Elliot.
I would say a Brazil because it has that flat edge, so you'd have more control over it. Like a walnut would keep rolling back down, but with the
Oh, so you like to turn it one at a time.
right, yes, sir. Well, I'm just saying you have more control.
Right.
Hockey puck, you know.
Well, if you could have extra nuts in your sack, then apparently you can bring as many nuts as you want. You know what I mean? So maybe that's. But I think that's logically. I get what you. What about you?
I'm not sure what I would go with, but I mean, walnut would probably be easiest because it's like the biggest one of them all.
How about you, Sebastian?
I think I would go with the Macaronian nut. Is that it?
The
That's a
macadamia.
dance. Wait a second. Macadamia.
Macadamia is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean. Yeah. But
Macarena.
I would like that.
Hey,
Macarena.
Macarena.
I would like give it a little extra thrust.
Macadamia nuts. They're big and round.
They're big and round.
Yeah, So I get that. Something circular
Right.
that you could do. I was thinking cashew because it curves
Okay.
to the nose, right? But that's if it's out of the shell. But I was thinking hazelnut. I think yours is best. So between all of us in this room, if we had to actually do this challenge, who would win and why?
I think Sean would win
And why?
because he used to play sports, so he probably has high perseverance. I would just give up about halfway through.
You
got high
are from the
perseverance.
weakest generation on the planet.
I would just like about
Right,
2
you're already
days
giving
in.
up is what you're saying.
Right.
You've
I'd
already
be like,
defeated.
screw
You're
this.
like, nah, I ain't doing
This
that.
is pointless. Why am I pushing a nut up a mountain?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. I would say, I would think the person with the biggest nose might have the advantage. So what celebrity, if you had to pick a famous person from history or even now, well, I mean, who would win this thing?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
There you go.
Yeah. Cyrano de Bergerac. You know who that is? You
Oh,
guys
yes, of
probably
course.
don't know. Gonzo from the Muppets.
Plus, it has that hook, so that would I'd
Yeah,
say,
the
yeah.
hook. That's a good
Oh
one.
yeah, he could sidewalk him.
Dumbo.
He can hit it like a hockey stick. It's a puck. He can go in sideways, you know. But I think we should incorporate this. I want to start this. In Hickory, we have a mountain, right? It's barely a mountain. It's called Baker's Mountain. Why you look at me like that?
I was unaware of this.
You don't know
You're
about
not from here, man.
I've been here 18 years. Never heard
Not
of
the
this
question.
mountain.
You wasn't from here. It's in, wait, technically, is it in Hickory, the Alan Jackson? Because I know it's in Mountain View area.
Well, it's in the area where you're not allowed to be mayor. So
Right.
that's technically, I guess, not.
So my whole
Hickory.
life it was Hickory, but I'm just now finding out that it might not be Hickory. Baker's Mountain might just be outside of Hickory. Anyway, it's technically a mountain, but just barely. So I think what we should do is start our own, nut push challenge, sponsored by Country Ish. Right?
Yes, sir.
What do you think?
That sounds like a good
Sounds
idea.
like a plan.
But I think we
wonder
use,
who would participate.
well, we got to do some kind of prize.
Right.
Like we'll sponsor it. Maybe we'll raise money for a charity.
Get a bag full of pistachios.
Oh, pistachios. And that's just for you to snack on while you watch people do it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should use a hickory nut, right? And if you make it all the way up to so it's the hickory nut push challenge. And then when you get up there, the next thing we got to add something. Now you got to put it between your butt cheeks, and squinch it real hard,
and drop it
and run back down the mountain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
If you drop
hickory,
it,
huh?
If you drop it, you have to go back to the top.
Yeah, if you drop it, you guys start over.
Yeah.
So the first challenge, that's just getting up there. Then the one going back down is a different challenge. That one would be called the Hickory Nut Butt Cracker Run. Maybe do it around Christmas time. Yes.
Didn't the Invisible Man already do that?
That's
Yep.
right.
The Invisible Man already
That's called
won
a
that
callback
contest.
in show business.
And wouldn't you be the hickory nut?
Well, I am kind of the hickory nut. Yeah, I used to be called the hickory nut, the hickory dance machine. This is true. There you go. That is Colorado. Forgot the name of the small town, but it might be small. But let me tell you what, it's not small.
The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right. Well, as you guys know, I do another podcast from time to time with my friend Reno. Well, no, I meant to say John Hereford, but actually he wasn't there. Again, this is 2 weeks in a row. John Hereford's MIA. But I have to rename this thing. But Reno Collier filled in, and, he tried to fill in. We had some technical difficulties. Check out this clip of the Hereford and Reep show with Reno Collier. And let's see if we can get our substitute, our sit-in, our fill-in, our guest for John Heffern, Mr. Reno Collier. Let's see what happens. Hopefully he's got the phone working, the microphone working, the headset, the lighting. He looks great.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
buddy. Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm good, man. Can you hear me? Is everything good?
Yes, but I think we should communicate like we used to communicate on CB radios. Over.
Over. Roger. Roger.
All I heard was over, Roger. So I think how it starts is you go breaker, breaker. That clears the air. And then I talk. And then when I'm done, I say over. And then before you start, you say breaker, breaker. Then you say what you want to say. When you're done, you have to say over, over.
Breaker. I like Capri Sun. Over.
Oh, that breaker, breaker. That totally worked. And I heard everything you said that time. Over.
Trying to relax. Trying not to throw my phone out the effing window because I can't figure out.
Did he say over?
Over.
Oh, okay. I read your lips
Over.
that time.
Damn it.
So, breaker, breaker, that is an actual thing that's happening. It's like we're CB radio. I'm seeing the comments, so I won't keep you too long, man. I'm really excited for our gig coming up in Bristol. And you and I have been doing this funny thing where we pretend that as we're promoting the show, we also pretend that the other person will do a strange thing or behavior at the end of the show. And what was the one that you just did for me? Is there a new one I haven't seen yet? Over.
Yes. I was perspiring profusely from the monkey that you were involved with in whatever manner that started the pox. Pretty sure you and that monkey started polio. Over.
Hang on. breaker.
Bye, everybody. Quiet.
All right. Heffern and Reep with Reno Collier. Go to heffernandreep.com. Check out all the episodes, more information, all kinds of info there. Check that out. All righty then. I say it's time.
It's time.
That me and Sebastian here, the regional Southeastern Man of Mystery, give some money away to some people. What do you say?
Let's do it. Let's give your money away.
That's
It's
true.
not my money. I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't
and
care.
you even get to choose
I love to
which
give you
check
money.
it is. But here's the deal. If those of you are joining us who have never seen the show, I'll tell you what we're doing. It's real simple. I'm an actor sometimes. I've done some movies, sitcoms, commercials, all kinds of random stuff, and they have to pay me when they air them. Right? They're called residual checks. I give them away. I've got a bunch of them sitting right here. Sebastian is going to slide one across the table. I don't know what envelope he's choosing. I don't know how much is in there. Right? But you call in with a guess. There should be a phone number down here. Start calling that number. We're going to pick 3 people at random, and we're going to let you guess. And the closest person to the check, the amount's going to win the check. I think I did pretty good describing it.
That was a fantastic description of it, sir.
Thanks. It is a game of what we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check?
All right.
Okay, I
sir,
see
all
we do
right.
have some calls coming
Calls
in.
are coming in left and right. And
Just
I'm gonna
choose one
pick
at
one
random.
at random.
Boom.
Do that one.
Okay, I'm going to open it down here where you can't see it, and we will. We'll see. I mean, I've done lots of random stuff. We'll see what it is. Okay, here's the check. Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh, I pick a good one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's my poker face.
Oh, maybe
I am
not.
going to do a straight poker face.
Okay. Let's see.
It's not to give you any clues.
Right.
You at home, pay attention to this. Okay. This is for.
You're hot. You're sweating.
It is warm in here.
Is it? Is it just the check?
I'm just, I was hot. I'm always hot. I'm a ginger. We burn hot.
Yeah.
This is for one episode of American Dad.
Ooh.
You remember I was a voice of American Dad?
Yep. Clinard.
I played Clinard, right? The episode's called Damn Stan. And, if you've been paying attention to this show, you probably know what's up with this. I kind of forgot that this was a screen actor. I thought it was a buyout. I thought this was a buyout. So when I saw this check, the first one I got from these guys, because this is like a second or third one.
Oh.
If you watch the show, go back, you'll see. I forgot. So this is one episode of that. Sebastian, how much is the Screen Actors Guild residual check?
$68.24.
$68.24. Not bad. Elliot.
Crap. Then I was way off then.
Or were you? This is where I kind of lied to you. That's my poker face, bro.
I was going to say $612 because the last one was nearly $1,000, and so if they cut it almost by half, so
Yeah, I don't know. You make the guess. This is
$612.
okay. Isaiah.
7530.
Okay. All right. Everyone's locked in. All good guesses. No one got it exactly right. Well, of course, some guesses are better than others. But what say you at home? We're going to find out. Someone's going to win this check. We got a bunch of people on hold. The Alan Jackson, Do you like it better if I just pick a random number? Or do you want to just pick one at random?
Let me just pick a random.
You pick at random. I don't want people to think that there's any favoritism. You know, we're just picking these at random. We have no idea how this is going to work. But you let someone into the showroom, and we'll get their guess. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, first one's in the room.
Okay, Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to? Hello, who's this? You are on the show. Jon Reep, go. Can you hear me? You have been on for 17 seconds. Jon Reep here. I don't know if it's working, the Alan Jackson. Did they hang up? I'm trying to figure out what that... It says mute.
Yeah. Let's, I'm going to keep them on... I'll put them on mute, and let me try somebody else and make sure
Right,
there's not anything wrong.
If we can't hear you, we can't play the game.
All right. I'm going to try number 2.
All right, number 2. Let's find out if this person will talk to me. Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
Uh-oh.
We're having problems.
We may have a problem.
Yeah. So, this is weird. I see that there's people on hold. There's no names attached to them. I just see that there's a number of people. I don't see the numbers, but apparently we were not getting through. And this is a dang good one. Maybe.
Maybe.
Was
what could I have been way off? It's possible.
I mean, did you ever see this episode?
I did see the episode.
You don't have to
I'm
watch
a
everything.
Friend,
I'm
I'm a
still going to be your
American
friend, no
dad.
matter what. So you say no.
No, I never saw it.
Thank you for your honesty.
Do you remember your line?
Oh, here we go. I hear you. Weird. Hello, Jon Reep here. Who are you on? Can you hear me on the phone?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. All right. We got somebody in
Yes. Oh, there we go. That's me. I can hear myself.
Okay, brother. All right. Well, best way to do this, however you are watching or listening to the show, hit mute on that device and just talk to me.
I was hearing it. No, I was hearing it through y'all's phone line.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Who am I talking to? What's your name, brother?
Name's Eric. I'm SJ Design VR in the chat.
Eric from
J Design.
And from Chattanooga?
No, in the chat.
Oh, in the chat. Gotcha. Where you called in from?
I'm calling in from Orlando, Florida.
Ooh. Oh, Orlando. I was there not long ago. Did you happen to come to one of my shows in Orlando?
Yes, sir. I was at the show at the Hard Rock and was listening to you, 2 days ago you were on the Monsters?
That's right. See, I've been calling in to another, I call into John Boy and Billy and now the Monsters. And I give them the small town news story. And I try to get people to come.
It was so cool.
Thanks, dude. All right. Well, it's Eric, right? Eric from Orlando.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Have you seen American Dad?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. I wonder if you've seen my episode. It was it's called Dam Stand. I was a lake guy or something, right? Mm-hmm. Like I love the lake. Yeah. All right, man. Have you watched this show before? Do you know how this game is played?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got a guess for me, Eric?
For as well as that episode is and as much as it plays, I'm going to say $39 flat.
$39 flat.
$39 flat.
Okay. I'm not hating on it. Let's put him on hold, and let's get to another caller. That's the first guess right out the gate, $39 flat. We got 2 more guesses up in here. Let's take the next caller, the Alan Jackson.
We're going to try the first caller, see if we can get him back here. So
okay, we're going to go back
Hello?
to... Yes, hi, who's this?
This is Jared, your crazy comedy super stalker.
Jared, my crazy comedy super stalker. Wait, tell me your last name.
This is Jared Johnson, Nashville, Tennessee, yo.
Wait, do you happen to do anything with suing collectors?
Yes, it's exactly what we do. We love suing debt collectors.
This is the guy. This is one of our sponsors.
Yes.
From Sue the Collector. Dude, you don't...
to get some of that sponsor money back.
He don't
Yeah, he wants it.
man. I got to get money from him. It don't work that way, Jared. But listen, you made it through. That's what happens. That's the beauty of the game. It's random as hell. So let's see. So, Jared, where are you calling in from right now? Are you in Nashville or are you somewhere else?
I am home in Nashville, watching the baseball.
So this guy was also in Orlando. He's a jet setter.
Ooh.
And this dude is a high roller. He is always, well, not always. I'll get random text messages from him where he's at a casino, and he's like, dude, got you signed up for another month. Look how much I won on the blackjack or whatever it was. And there's just a pile of chips and cash laying there. All right, Jared.
Somebody has to pay the bills.
Yeah, that's right. Might as well have fun doing it, brother. I ain't hating on you.
Right.
Well, thanks for calling in. Good to hear from you. I hope you're having good times and you're safe. And I met his lovely wife in Orlando. They came to the show as well in Orlando. Yeah. Okay, buddy. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
Get ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to nail it. $231.24.
All right. $231.24. Okay. All right. Locking down on that amount. That is 2 callers in. We got one more. No one has got it exactly right. Now, I don't know if you were here on this episode. I'm doing a new thing. If you get it exactly right, I double the amount.
Double.
It's double.
It's double.
I will write a second check from my own checkbook. And I do have a checkbook.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'll send it to you.
You're
in the mail.
old, 50-something.
Yeah, you know,
Your
it's
50-year-old's got a
nice to
checkbook.
have. It makes me feel like I'm a member of something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not just ARP, you know, but a member of something. All right, Deanna Jackson, we got one more phone call. You drop them in whenever you're ready, and let's find out if this person can get it exactly.
All right, they're in the room.
All right, Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
Oh, you know, Zachary, intern's mom.
Oh, Zachary, the intern's mom. That's the young boy, and he's always got a bouncing baby when he comes into the country-ish after dark. If I'm correct on that.
See.
That's Espanol for yes. Right. Yes. Me gusta. Okay. What are you doing tonight?
We're hanging out at Dirty Grandma's.
Dirty Grandma's. Wow.
Watching your podcast.
I love that.
She's won the check before, Dirty Grandma.
She what?
She has won the check before, Dirty Grandma has.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
remember. Yes.
Yeah. I'm just quizzing these people.
Of course you are.
And where are you at in the world? What city and state?
We are in Altus, Oklahoma.
Altus?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, I heard the Oklahoma part. How do you spell the city or town?
Altus.
She won again. That's right. That's how you spell it. Very good. All right, Dirty Grandma. I'm rooting for you, kind of, sort of. You know, we got one new guy. We have a sponsor. And then we have I think she's a Patreon supporter, or Zach is, or one of them.
Yeah.
So, all right. This is how the game is played. It is random. So, Dirty Grandma, how much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going to say $85.20.
All right, 85.20. Will you do me a favor? Oh, okay, Isaiah's going to do it. Normally, we have Sergeant Mark Havaball in here who runs the check, but he's not here. Anyone want to give us a Sergeant Mark Havaball update?
He's sick.
That is the update. That is all the information we know. He's sick.
It's a need-to-know basis.
So he'll be fine, though. Or he's not.
Yes,
It's
sir.
not life-threatening.
No, sir.
He'll be back.
Not so far.
Now, what we've done here
Bless you.
is we've run the check into the sound booth area, control room.
Control room.
Well, it's locked. It's sealed back there. And Alan Jackson and Moose, they both have to work together to crunch the numbers. They feed it into the algorithm machine.
Yeah.
You know this.
The NASA algorithm machine that was brought to you from Orlando area, Port Canaveral.
That's right.
from Space Coast. We had it shipped here on tractor trailers.
Yeah, and it was a big deal.
It was. We had to move some power lines.
We had to move power lines. They had to be an extra garage door put in here just to get it in this place. It soaks up a lot of energy. It's hot back there. We had to put a second air conditioner just in there to cool the room down, so this thing could crunch the. Look how fast!
Though.
Wow,
It's extremely.
Already
That's what we're talking about. Supercomputer.
Wow, we got results. Okay, well, we have a winner, and right now, in this moment,
this is where the music plays.
I'm the only one, except for the Alan Jackson and Moose, and the algorithm machine. Which knows everything, by the way. We are the only ones who know who won.
That's correct. And would you like to have me bring the winner into the room?
Yes, bring the winner into the room. And let's congratulate them and see if they can get it closer to the actual amount.
So the winner is already in the room.
Oh, okay. Who am I talking to?
Zachary, intern's mom.
Okay, now you said that once, and then you mentioned Dirty Grandma. Do we ever get your name? I'd like to congratulate you.
My name's Leanne.
Lynn or Leanne?
Leanne. Leann.
Okay. Congratulations, Leanne. You won the check. How much was your guess? Do you remember your guess?
$85.20.
Is that right?
Yes, that is correct. She is accurate.
The actual amount of this check is $88.88. Congrats. Huh?
4 eights.
4 eights, baby. Too bad Jared didn't win this.
That.
Could have doubled down. But congratulations, Leanne. You won the check. All right. We have one question for you. What are you going to do with all that cash?
Zachary says we're going back to the future.
Oh, yeah, 1988. No. They had to get the car, the DeLorean, up to 88 miles per hour. Right?
Kid knows his 80s movies.
I love it. No, see, you just won my heart one more time. Congratulations. I'm sorry for all of you who didn't get in. It's random. Keep calling. I love your support. Thank you so much. Leanne, to claim your check, you now have to go through Elliot over here, which means you got to go to countryish.com. You have to go to the contact section, and you have to make sure Elliot gets all your info so that we can mail you this check. Okay?
So happy you win your heart, John.
Huh? I didn't hear you, buddy.
Yes, okay.
All righty. So do that, and you may hang up on them now, the Alan Jackson. All right. I love their little giggles, but that's enough. You won your damn money. Now leave me alone. All right. Just kidding. We'll see you on the Country-ish After Dark next week. And again, thanks to everybody who called in. Boys, it's time to wrap this one up. I had a good time up in here. Any final thoughts, comments, questions, concerns? I'll start with you, Sebastian.
No, I mean, we need to get these nuts rolling, though.
Let's get these nuts rolling.
Yep.
Huh? It's like a payday nut. It's a payday nut bar.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't. And she won this, and that's a payday for her.
Yes.
Right? Look at that.
Way to tie it all.
Oh, I want to mention this. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Elvis Aaron Presley.
August.
Isn't today
the
day he died?
Yes.
How many years ago?
45 years ago. 45 years ago. 1977, August 16th. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
How old would he be today?
Yeah, you're right.
80-something or 90?
No,
He was born in 1935, so he would be 85, 86,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
96.
Rest in peace.
He's alive. I saw him.
Oh, wait. This just in.
I saw him at the Dunkin' Donuts. He's alive.
Okay. Did you talk to him?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I have.
I like Elvis. I've been to Graceland twice.
Have you? Mm-hmm. Did you enjoy it?
Every time. It's awesome.
Really?
I've seen the new movie, which you haven't seen, but you got to see it.
I will.
It's a great movie. It's fun. It's fast. It's long, but it does move quick. And I like it. It's got some funny over-the-top moments, but it's also got some good. I mean, you really learn a lot about his manager, the Colonel.
Yeah.
How shady that guy was. Tom Hanks played him. Pretty good movie. So rest in peace, Aaron Elvis Presley. Elliot, any final thoughts, comments?
Well, we certainly hope and pray that Sarge Half-a-Ball feels better soon. And unfortunately, we've got a lot of viewers that are sick, and so if people can keep them in their prayers, and family members of
get well, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Stay safe out there. I need you to live so that you can keep watching.
Yes, sir.
And you can keep sharing. And you can help me. So do not die. That is a command from your head bumpkin over here at Country-ish. You're not allowed to die. It goes for you, too, Sergeant Have-a-Ball. I know you're watching at home. Yes, one more.
Oh, wasn't friends. Just add lots of love to my special friend. I'm nuts about that kid.
Kid?
Compared to me.
He always calls her a kid, and I think it's the
you robbed
creepiest
her
thing
cradle?
ever.
I never asked about how old she was.
That's none of your business.
Well, I could Google it. She's my friend, too, actually. She's on Facebook. I bet if I'd reached out to her, she'd talk to me.
Well, of course you would.
She talks to me all the time.
What about you?
I have a concern.
All right.
Amanda hasn't gotten her residual check yet, and she wants me to be in charge of the residuals from now on.
Oh. And how do you plan? You going to drive it down there in your brand new car?
Yes, I will drive it down there.
There you go.
In my brand new Subaru Crosstrek.
Don't forget, I'm going to be in Bristol, Tennessee this coming Friday night with Reno Collier. It's going to be a great show. And then going to Alpharetta, Georgia that Saturday, then Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth after that. Rate, review, subscribe, and share. Do all of that for us. Those things cost $0, and it helps us. Moose, anything you want to throw in here, buddy? Anything going on at the Hum?
Hey, man, we've got Dirty Grass Soul coming up next weekend, the 27th.
Dang it! I'm going to be in Fort Worth.
Come back for it.
Listen, go see. If you're not in Dallas and you're in this area, you might as well go to the Hum and watch Dirty Grass Soul. They've been on this show. Good guys from North Carolina. They also love Sundrop. So that's great. All right, the Alan Jackson, anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right, well, for the Alan Jackson, for Moose, for Elliot the intern, for intern Isaiah, our resident Hayseed Gen Z, for the Southeastern Man of Mystery, a.k.a. the Fly Swatter, a.k.a. Sebastian McConaughey. My name is Jon Reep, and I wish you a bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I said the kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for Country-ish.
Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. More love. Hey! I love this part because I never know exactly what I'm going to say. I don't know why I do this. I don't even know if anyone's watching this part. Normally, people have hung up. I love Ferris Bueller. And I remember watching it in the theater, and I stuck around to the end because there was rumors that he says something at the very end after the credits, and that's the inspiration for this part right now. So, go on. It's over. Why are you still here?